everybody on YouTube. It is me, Sistyon, out here in the rain, braving the dumb drivers as I record a video while I'm driving. Anyway, so today we'll be talking about my experience in Pizza Hut, and I want to say that it was just an awful experience, and I normally do not complain about my food unless it's just fucked the hell up. And when I do complain, I don't yell at people. I just say, hey, this ain't right. But today is just going to be a different day. I don't plan on returning to this establishment where I live at for a long time until I see their rating go up. Their rating right now is maybe 1.3, 4, whatever. Whew. I'm tired. Anyway, so right now I'm going to Lowe's for my grandfather to check on a lighting system for him. But anyway, so I decided today would be a perfect day to do this video. Now I'm out here, I'm chilling out, so let's just hop right into it. My worst experience in Pizza Hut. Now, it all started when I called up Pizza Hut and I got some young woman who sounded like a complete child. So this is how it went. You know, she went, hello, how can I help you? Nothing wrong there. I'm like, yes, ma'am, I would like to place an order to go. Okay, hold on for 1 minute. And I hear her talking to her boss and talking smack. Now, I didn't hear it well enough. It's just what I assume. And I know what y'all saying, assuming, yada, yada, yada. So apparently this woman was extremely new and did not know how to take someone's order. Yeah, damn it. Rain always gets me. It's currently raining right now. So I waited 10 minutes later, she comes back on the phone. And goes, okay, well, how can I help you today? And I was like, I want to place an order. She goes, okay, what do you have? I went ahead, I told her what I wanted. And then she interrupts me in my order. She goes, okay, so I got you down for mac and cheese. No, that is not what I ordered. So I repeated myself. And I said a chicken Alfredo with no chicken, because I don't like their grilled chicken. And she once again said mac and cheese. I don't understand. Alfredo is different than mac and cheese. I don't understand it. I don't get it, but whatever. So I said for the third time, no, ma'am, this is what I want. And she finally got it. Awesome. So, you know, after everything was said and done, she went ahead. She goes, well, thank you for, for coming to Pizza Hut, yada, yada. You have a nice day. I'm like, all right, cool beans. So, 15 minutes I had to kill, so I sat at home, watched that 70s show, went ahead, loaded up some Pokemon Go, did some walking around, and then went to Pizza Hut. Well, when I got there, it was, about 15 after, because I like to get my food, kind of hot and fresh, and went ahead and got there, and this nice lady who actually knows me, she went, oh, you guess you're here for your food. I'm like, yes, ma'am. She goes over there to the little heated oven thing, goes, huh. Now, when I hear a huh at a restaurant establishment, I think the worst. I really do. So I asked her, I said, so what's going on back there? She goes, well, your food ain't here. So while she was trying to find my food, they had to cash out another gentleman who got, like 3 large pizzas and a breadstick. And he had 2 orders of breadsticks. Now, just keep that in mind. This gentleman had another order of breadsticks. So they finally find my food after she looked for a good 5 minutes, and it was right near the oven, right near where they keep the marinara sauce for your breadsticks, right near there, right next to it. And my food was ice cold. I mean, I put my finger in it, it didn't burn me, it didn't make my finger melt, nothing. So already I'm like, oh yes, what a good experience. So I'm sitting there and I'm just looking around, and I happen to see all these Pizza Hut employees besides one woman. That was the one that's taking care of me. They're all sitting there laughing, chilling out. I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, whoever has worked in the real world, we all should know that if you're on a job, and most employers do not want you to sit down. They don't like that shit. Especially, well, I mean, I've worked factory jobs. I mean, it might be a big difference because I've worked fast food jobs like McDonald's and stuff. and never once have I got a chance to sit down unless I was on my break. And I don't think all of them were taking the break at the same time, because once again, employers don't like that shit. So, anywho, they're all laughing on their phones and whatnot. One lady that I have to assume took my order because it sounded just like her, she's over there just laughing like a mad woman. And it wasn't like, it wasn't anything out of the blue. It was just annoying. And, you guys, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So, I finally get my food, and they charge me the full price. And I'm just like, fine. But then I was wondering, where the hell's my breadsticks? And I asked, and here comes back this guy saying he had an extra order of breadsticks, and he pointed out it had the wrong number on it. And I don't know what number it was, but they write a number on them so they can tell them apart. And then she goes, oh yeah, here you go, here's your breadsticks. Damn. I'm sitting here like, okay, whatever, cool. So I go ahead and I got my food and everything, and I went home, knowing my food was cold. All right, but this right here is where I should have done a 360 and made them make it fresh. But I didn't, because I don't like the confrontation of people sometimes, and I just was like, I don't want to deal with them, and I'm hungry, so let's just go ahead and go and get my food. Dude, what the hell was that? Anyway, I don't know if y'all heard that, but anyway, so I go ahead, I get home, and I open up my breadsticks. My breadsticks were warm, good, gooey bread. It just was sextastic. It was really, really good. So, big old thumbs up Pizza Hut for that. But here comes the bad part. When I opened up my food, went ahead and I started looking. It looked like there was no sauce on it. It looked like it was just watered down and put through the oven. I'm there thinking, well, they might not put enough sauce, but it might still be some in there. And I took a bite, spit it right back up, because it was still cold. Now, I knew it was cold, and it just tasted like just cold, damp noodles. It just tasted like shit. So then I'm over here like, well, maybe I'm having a rough day. And that does happen. But, I mean, honestly, it was one of the worst experiences I ever had at Pizza Hut. And I do not want to go back to that establishment. I actually went to another Pizza Hut where I live at and had better treatment, although one thing was completely jacked up, but I wasn't charged for it. So that was pretty cool. But, once again, just I guess the differences. So this Pizza Hut where I currently live at has such a low rating, and they have people bitching all the time about it, and they finally do that to me. So they kind of burned pretty much their last customer. So it's just a matter of time before they get shut down. And I mean, that sucks, it really does. But I mean, what you gonna do? So they switched managers, they switched and fired employees so many times. They just don't get it, I guess. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm telling you right now, it was such a terrible, terrible, terrible experience that I wouldn't wish that. Well, I would wish that my worst enemy. I really would, because it was just bad. But anyway, this was actually my first vlog, talk to the camera thing, and I'm a little about it. But if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, trust me, I got experiences like y'all wouldn't believe. Like this jackass right here. Either you go turn or you're okay, cool beans, we're turning, sweet. And I get cut by a red light, you fucking asshole. Anyway, so if you want to see more of this type of stuff, hey, the views will tell me. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't care much for it. I really don't care what you really do. Write down a comment on what more y'all want to see. And, man, I got some crazy life experiences that I wouldn't mind sharing. And I hope it gets back to the actual people. That way they go, oh, well, yeah, we really fucked him. He's exposing us. I mean, that'd be kind of funny, but I don't see that happening. So, like I said, hey, if you think people will benefit from this as well, go ahead and share it to them. Say, hey, watch this goofy bastard over here. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but for some odd reason, people think I'm funny. I'm funny looking. So, thank y'all for watching, and peace out.